I'm Ket Turhan and I'm the International Policy Officer at the National Union of Students. The National Students' Union is the representative body of over 7 million students in the UK, and we represent the needs and values of 600 students' unions. These are individual unions that are formed within a university or college, and they have a national representative body in the NUS. We have 20 elected representative officers that are from different parts of both the UK and represent different groups of people. For example, we have a National Women's Officer, we have a Vice President Welfare, a Vice President Union Development. My colleague Yinnbo is an international student and he was elected by other international students.
Oh, hello, sorry. Is it starting now? My name is Yinbo Yu. I am the elected International Student Officer from the National Union of Students in the UK, and I represent all the international students coming to study in the UK across England, Wales, Northern Ireland, and of course Scotland.
NUS is really effective at representing students because it literally elects students. Students are invited to a conference once a year to elect their national officers. We can ensure that people who have been elected actually have the lived experience to be able to campaign on issues which affect them.
What makes NUS really effective is not only we work with the students, but also we work with the sector and across the sector and even outside the sector, from the local communities to local businesses or even government officials and MPs.
I think NUS is successful because we work directly with students. We work with student activists on the ground. We also work with students' unions. So we are able to communicate to government effectively what the different issues are.
All student society and sports clubs even are under the democratic structure of the student union, have funding through the membership fee, which they would recruit their members from the beginning of the year or even throughout the year, but they also can pitch the funding from external sponsors or even from the union, depends on the size of the union, have the different budget allocated for the society and sports clubs.
A recent campaign which was really successful was NUS campaigned for a number of Muslim students who weren't able to take out student loans because they weren't Sharia compliant. NUS has been fighting on this issue for a number of years and has recently won this battle with government.
Of course, we are fighting for a really good deal for the Brexit negotiation, and in particular, we are working with the university sector and even local communities and local businesses to making sure the student mobility and Erasmus Plus program, for example, is really going to remain at the heart of the negotiation and making sure that students can freely travel to Europe to study, to exchange, and to work. All the political direction and projects we run at NUS is all decided and voted by the students' body. We have different ways to making sure our consultation and our demand is truly representing the students. We run focus group, we have round table, we have a massive research team to provide lots of data and tangible recommendation to the government to making sure that this is what students want from across the country, across the nations, and across different universities.